tuning into this week's Thursday Night Thought. This week's thought is filmed in our basement, and as you can see, this is my beautiful dance floor that I manifested and my pole in the background, and it'll have a little bit to do with the message that I'm about to share with you tonight. So the message I received this week was this: truth of the inner world manifested in the outer world rings true like a bell, sending waves of sound to break through that which no longer serves you. So when I got that message this week, something reminded me of the movie Alice in the Looking Glass. And I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but there's a scene in the movie where Alice is looking into a mirror, and all of a sudden the mirror becomes a portal into Wonderland, and this taking her into a new dimension. And when I received this message, one of the things that really resonated with me is that there are things we can do that will push us into greater dimensions of ourself, expand parts of ourself. So when I got this message, it was a beautiful message, but I just wasn't quite sure how it was going to fit into my week. Well, then on Monday night, I was invited to go to a girls' night out movie, and the movie we watched was called Embrace. Phenomenal movie. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend you go out and see it with your girlfriends. Mothers, bring your daughters. It is just phenomenal. And the point of the movie is how women today do not embrace their bodies and all the body shaming that is going on in this world, and girls who feel like they can't live up to the supermodels on the covers of the magazines. And no wonder they can't, because they show the photoshopping and they show just kind of what this whole Hollywood glamour thing is all about. And the gist of the movie is all about embracing our bodies and embracing what it is that we were made to be, no matter what size. And I thought this was an incredible depiction of us as women. And we come in all shapes and sizes. We come in all colors. And it's not what makes us a woman. Our outer appearance isn't what makes us who we are, but it's a part of who we are. And one of the things that I've struggled with for a long time is accepting the outside of who I am. I haven't accepted my beauty. I haven't accepted this beautiful package that I came in, because as I was watching this movie, I was being triggered by the judgment that these bigger women had towards smaller women. And I'm thinking, well, how different is that from the smaller women having judgment of bigger women? It doesn't matter what size we are. It doesn't matter what color we are. If we have judgment, it has to do with ourselves. And so one of the things I was challenged to do this week, and I knew the challenge was coming, was to dance, was to express who I am and how much I love my body. And I am not guilty for loving my body the way that I do. And the way that I do this, and the way that I express my truth, and the way I embrace my feminine nature is through dance. And it's something that I've done for years, but as a small girl, it wasn't something that was accepted in my church and my home. And I don't know if there's a woman out there, but sometimes what can happen is either verbal abuse or physical abuse or sexual abuse that can cause a woman to hide within her body. Or maybe you had a female influence in your life that didn't like women or judged women or couldn't accept the beauty of women and therefore hated that. And so that infiltrated into your life. Whatever the case may be, we have all experienced times where we do not embrace the magnificence of who we were created to be. And that's what I've struggled with for a long time, because I didn't want people to just see the outside of me. I wanted them to know who I am on a vibrational level, on a level that all of us are connected by. We are all connected by the source that we are made from, and that source is love. And so I'm filming this after I did the dance, and I can't tell you how liberated I feel right now. I can't tell you how nervous I feel about posting the video, but in doing so, I hope to spread an awareness that if you have any judgments against your body or judgments for being a beautiful and sexual and incredible woman, just let it go. And realize that the more you allow your spirit to shine and allow others to feel that and expand and walk in a room, and who cares if everybody's looking at you and that people are magnetized to your energy. There is nothing you have to be afraid of, because we are protected and loved. And when we know our bodies the way that I know my body, there is no feeling like that in the world. And so I wanted to share that, because that's the truth of who I am. I am that incredible vibration, and this is just that first step of breaking out of it. But there is so much more to me, and I am not going to play small anymore. I am not guilty any longer of loving my body, of accepting my spirit, accepting my purpose in this life. So may this inspire you on your journey in whatever way possible. Enjoy.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all out in front, you know what I mean. Secret breeze when they come, that's what I mean. It's a whole world, it's a new world, and a whole world for me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling so good, yeah. Oh, sun, when you shine, you know what I feel. Sense of the mind, you know what I feel. This freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new day, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Oh my gosh. That was beyond liberating. Okay. You guys got to do something like that. Break free and just love that. Let that love flow. You're so not guilty for loving your bodies. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to sharing our next Thursday Night Thought together. Good night.